Hey guys, it's me, Douglas. Yeah, I'm here at a big indoor playground called the Play Place. It is awesome. Yeah, they've got slides and they've got tunnels and they've got monkey bars and rock walls and foam pits and there's a big part that looks like a castle. Yeah, it's so cool. My parents brought me and my brother here. I'm hiding from my brother Steven right now. We're playing playground hide and seek. This place is so huge though, I bet he never finds me. Here's the thing, though, is I'm having an awesome time, but you should have seen me earlier. I was not having a good day. You see, a little while ago, I saw this commercial on TV for this new indoor playground in town called the Fun Palace. And even now, it really feels like they called it the Fun Palace. Well, anyways, when I saw the commercial, I was like, I must go to the Fun Palace. And for like a week, all I could think about was how bad I wanted to go to this quote-unquote fun palace. And then a little while later, we were having dinner, and my dad said we were going to do something fun as a family on Sunday after church. And immediately I jumped up in my seat and I yelled, "Are we going to the fun palace?" And my whole family they looked at me standing up at the dinner table, and they were like, "Whoa, Douglas, calm down." And my dad told me to sit back down in my chair, and he said, "No, I don't think I know anything about a fun palace. This place is a surprise, but I think you'll like it a lot." I could feel my little heart break like a potato chip getting hit by a semi-truck. And as I felt all the pieces of my dream now vaporized by some dumb old surprise fall to the floor in a clump of despair and disappointment, I threw a temper tantrum like you have never seen. At first, I calmly asked, "So, no fun palace?" My dad said no. To which I said, "Wah!" At which point I was swiftly sent up to my room with no dessert. Well, it turns out they didn't ground me from the surprise, which was a surprise all its own. I was sure I was going to get grounded for that. Well, anyways, we were on our way to the big surprise after church that next Sunday, and I wasn't screaming this time, but I was still in a really bad mood. That whole weekend I was in a bad mood. Just mad as anything that we weren't going to that fun palace. But then we pulled into the parking lot of this new-looking building with a big old sign in front that read, "The Play Place." I'm looking at it, I'm like, that sign looks kind of familiar. And we get out of the car, and we go inside, and I just freeze in the door. This was the Fun Palace. It was exactly the same. I must have gotten confused while watching the commercial or something. I have no idea how I confused Play Place with Fun Palace, but I did, and this place was even better than the commercial. You know, sometimes we've got this idea of what we want our life to be like. We've got this plan about how everything is going to go. And if things don't go according to plan, we go bananas. But do you know where we would be right now if we went to the Fun Palace? If we followed my plan? Yeah, me neither. I have no idea where we'd be because, as far as I know, there is no place called the Fun Palace. Certainly nowhere around here. But my parents' plan, now that was a good plan. And if I would have just trusted my parents, I wouldn't have lost a whole weekend to just moping around the house feeling sorry for myself that I didn't get to go to the Fun Palace. You know who else has a plan for you? God. God's got an awesome plan for you. But here's some truth that might be hard to hear. God's plan for you may not be easy. In fact, it might be downright hard. But do you want to know the good news? The good news is that we can trust God no matter what. God's plan for you is that even if bad things happen, they'll all turn around for your good. And I certainly don't know how he does it. It's different for everyone. But the Bible says that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him. No matter what bad thing happens, God can use it to bless those who trust in him. And if we spend our whole life just being mad about things not going according to our own plan, then we're not going to have a very happy life. And you know what? Sometimes the things we get upset about aren't even a big deal. But no matter what happens, we should trust that God has got everything under control. Oh no, Steven's found me, but he's still got to catch me. I'll see you guys later, and don't forget that God has an awesome plan for you, and I sure hope that you put your trust in Him. Bye.